Bubbly Wenzel here, May 9th, 2020. Come to you early this morning just to let you know that there was a frost advisory for the Midwest, and I just wanted to share with you what we are doing for our grapevines because this frost is very sensitive. The grapes are very sensitive to the frost. So I actually took some photos this morning that I'm sharing, and here's the first picture here that I'm showing is actually showing you of Peru, LaSalle, and then Utica. This is just over the Illinois River as it is flooded. The river is over here by my cursor. This is Spring Valley. Again, flooded river. The Route 89 bridge is by my cursor, and then Spring Valley here. This is our hillside vineyard, and you can see the tree that's in many of our photos. Here you can see what we're doing is we have our tractor, and it's called a frost fan, and it keeps air flowing through the vineyard. So even though we see frost on the grass, as we rise in height, the frost it takes longer to hit those areas. So our vines are at 42 inches. So we're hoping that this fan will keep enough airflow through the vineyard that will protect it. Here's another view of the vineyard. You can actually see the fan on the back of the tractor here. Another view, well, here again, the fan. Looking in the background, you can see the Illinois River. This is showing our entire vineyard. We were in 4 different sections down here by the hillside, and then the section closest to the tractor, section A, B, and C. You can't tell what varieties are what because of the height, but each row has we have 4 different varieties throughout the vineyard. Here's a close-up picture furthest from the fan, and you can see the small shoots that we have, and you can see the small ice crystals that are forming on there. So these shoots don't look too promising to me, but really we won't know until later. This is another shoot that's close to this last picture. So this shoot, there's a good chance that it's not going to make it. However, these buds over here that are swollen and are just coming out, they're more protected because they haven't opened up yet. So we're hoping that it didn't get cold enough that's going to affect the bud in here since it's still protected. Now these other shoots here, even though we might lose them, is at the point where the shoot comes out where you can't see it. Well, I guess here you can kind of see it. There's another bud that's there's a second and a third bud. The second bud is not as fruitful, and the third bud, if it has to be used, is a survival bud. So at each point of the nodes, there's actually 3 buds in there. The primary, which is the most fruitful, the secondary that is not quite as fruitful, but still will give us some fruit. And then the third one is basically it won't give you any fruit, but it's more of a survival that so the plant can still survive. So our hope is that we're not going to lose a lot of the shoots. And so if there is a frost like this, and we start to lose shoots, they say that if we go into secondary shoots, we're gonna our crop loss might be anywhere from 20 to 80%. So that's a huge difference. But all we can do is hope for the best, and that's what we will. We'll still stay positive and also be hoping the best for all our growers out there that are producing grapes, and we're working very hard to produce a great crop. And we rely on Mother Nature, And this year, we'll see what this early frost does. So other than that, I hope all is well, and thank everybody for your support of our August Hill Winery and Illinois Sparkling Company, and we'll continue to be making more wine for you. Cheers.